bleach from Amazon in the mail. It looks like this. And I love these little bows. Good morning, guys. I'm getting ready to go to the gym. That's why I look crazy. But it is October. What day is it actually? It is October 15th. I don't know why I thought it was the 16th or the 17th, but I'm just getting ready to go to the gym. Yesterday was Columbus Day / Indigenous People Day, so my fiance and I were just home, and we ended up like going out 2 days in a row. So the original plan, like I told you guys before, was to only go out Sunday, but we ended up going out Saturday night, which was fine because we haven't like seen this person in a long time, so it was nice to like catch up and reconnect with them. So yeah, we went out Saturday night. We went to like this wine bar in K-Town, and then Sunday, I forgot what we did Sunday. Oh, we actually slept in a little bit Sunday because we got back a little bit late, and then we went to this kind of sports bar, and then we went to a wine bar. And this wine bar I've been to before. It's called like Skin Contact. It's pretty nice, and I was shocked for it being, I guess since it was Sunday, but I thought it would be more busy because the next day was, usually people have that day off, so it wasn't busy at all. And then the night was, oh, so after we did the sports bar, we went to this place called Mala Project, which is like hot pot, but it's different because I think it's Szechuan food, so it's much spicier, and it's like a dry hot pot. So I don't know if you guys have ever had hot pot. For people that don't know what hot pot is, basically think of like a big bowl of like stew or soup, and then you take different things and you like dip it in there and it cooks in the water, and then you take it out to eat. So like you could put beef in there, vegetables, people do seafood, so kind of like that. So it was like that, but without the broth. Everything was dry mixed. So they cook the noodles for you and the veggies, and you just kind of like put it in there. So that was my first time actually trying a dry hot pot. And then we went to the wine bar, and then after that they wanted to do karaoke, so I ended up going to karaoke, and I actually went home. So we split off like from the wine bar, and then I went home, and then I took the subway back up to go to the, what's called, the karaoke place, because I wanted to give my friend these like hair straighteners. So I gave her the Dyson air straightener, and I also gave her that GHD flat iron because I honestly, like, I'm not going to use it. I've only used it once. And same thing with the air straightener, I've only used it like twice. And we were talking about something. She was talking about like the Dyson Airwrap, and I was like, oh, like, are you trying to straighten your hair or curl your hair? And she was saying she wants to straighten her hair because her hair is wavy. So I was like, oh, have you like heard of the Dyson air straightener? She's like, yeah, it looks really cool. So I was like, you could just give it to you. So I gave it to her, and then it was so annoying. So they had already like went into the karaoke room, and I told my fiance to text me the number of the room because sometimes there's no service. And there was one time where I went in there with all of them. I did karaoke, and then I went to use the bathroom, and I did not remember the number of the room, so I was just opening doors and until I found them, right? And all the doors look the same. Like, you can't see into the karaoke rooms, so you have to open the door to get in there. So I was like, text me the what's called, the door number. So I get there, and the guy that works there, he's kind of like, I don't know, he's kind of annoying. So the first time we went, well, one of the times we went, he was saying that, so we originally were gonna have like 10 people there, right? And then it only got cut down to 5, and he's like, oh, well, since we reserved this room for you, you have to order enough drinks for 10 people. And we were like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, he was like, and you have to finish those drinks in that hour, and if you don't, then we charge you extra. And I was like, that literally can't be right, because the majority of the rooms are the same size. Yes, there are some that are bigger, but how are you going to force someone to buy more drinks? Because when you're booking it online, it's not like you're booking like the larger party. It's not like the number of people, it's not like the packages, how am I trying to say this, like it's the same price per person, if that makes sense. So yeah, so that was the first time he was like kind of annoying. And then the second time, which was on Sunday, I went up there and I was like, oh, my party's in 10B, because my fiance put exclamations after 10 and I don't know why my brain registered B. So I was like, oh, my party's in 10B. So the first time he ignored me, and while I'm speaking to him, he picks up the phone. He's like, that room doesn't exist, you're in the wrong place. And I was like, oh. So I looked at my phone and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, it's actually room 10. Still talking on the phone, still ignoring me. I had to wait till his conversation was over, and then I had to, so once he hung up, he didn't look up, like he didn't acknowledge me at all. And I was like, actually, my party's in room 10. And then he just looked at me and he's like, do you have your ID? And I was like, yeah. And he kind of snatched the ID away from me, and that kind of ruined my night, to be honest. Like, I'm someone who, I'm not gonna lie, my emotions can change very fast. And I was just like so annoyed after that, because I'm not someone who really likes karaoke, and just like that really pissed me off. So yeah, so we did that, and then he ended up being rude to someone else in our party like at the end. So I just think that's either how he is, or maybe it's just since he works like in a karaoke place, it's just a lot of like loud, and people usually come in there drunk. So maybe he thought I was just drunk and at the wrong place. But I just feel like he definitely could have been a little bit nicer. But I do understand like the type of clientele that comes in there. He's probably like over it, but whatever. So we did that. We were only meant to karaoke for an hour, but they extended it for 2 hours. And I just think like with karaoke, it just gets really loud in that room, and everyone's like singing so loud. So yeah, that was it for karaoke. We ended up going home, and then yesterday, which was Monday, we ran to like this film store because we took a lot of film, like, you know, film photos. So we went there, then we just came back. So we really didn't do anything yesterday, so I did not vlog. But we did start this show called Culinary something. I'll put it up on the screen. It's a Korean show. Korea's doing like a bunch of these like reality shows now. They did Physical Peck, they did the Influencer Show. I feel like there was another show in between that. It was like this game show where, yeah, it was like a game show. If I can find it, I'll put it up. But me and my fiance didn't really watch that one. I liked Physical Peck. I did like the Influencer also. And then we're watching this culinary one. So it's kind of like MasterChef, but a little bit different. So we're watching that, and I think that show seems to be really popular. I originally saw it online because of their like convenience store challenge, which I actually haven't gotten up to that part yet. But so that's what's going on today. I just have my tea, and then I also want to go to Saks because I'm doing like this fragrance thing. I can't really like, it's not even that big of a deal, but I can't really talk about it yet. So I want to go smell some fake fragrances before I order it. So I want to go to Saks, which I don't really like going to Saks just because the Saks is like it's pretty bougie, I would say. And I don't like going to fragrance counters because I feel like they always just like want to tell, and that obviously that's their job, but I feel like they always want to tell you about the fragrances, and it's hard for me to just sample things because I know what I like. So I'll just go in and spray what I want to spray, smell it, and then just leave. That's why I love Sephora, because like no one really talks to you. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go to Saks. I'm just thinking when I should go to Saks, because I'm like, should I go to the gym and then come back and get dressed up and go to Saks, or should I just go to the gym and then go to Saks and just look like I just got back from the gym? So I'm trying to figure that out because Saks opens up at 11 and it's only around 9:30. So I don't really care what I look like when I go in there because I have a purpose. I'm going in there just to smell the fragrances. It's not like I'm going there to shop. So I don't really care how I look, but at the same time I do care, you know? So I'm trying to figure out what to do. But yeah, I'm gonna get my stuff together and I'm gonna head out, and I'll talk to you guys later. Today my plan is, after I come back doing all that shit, I'm going to finish editing day, I think it's 12 and 13 or day 13. Yeah, I'm gonna finish editing day 12 and 13. I started editing it, I think it was Saturday, so I'm combining Saturday and Sunday's clips together. And then unfortunately there won't be a day 14 because I didn't film anything, but then I'm gonna have this video up. So I'm gonna put the day 12 and 13 up today, and then this video will go up tomorrow, which is the 16th. So yeah, so sorry for like little delays, and I'm really sorry if this camera's like not really focused. I've been using the Canon G7X, which I'm slightly starting to prefer over my Sony. I like the Sony because I like the coloring better, but when I put my clips, like when I'm editing the clips from my Sony and my Canon, I could definitely tell a really big difference in the quality, because this is the 3rd generation of this phone, and sorry, this camera, and the Sony, that's the first edition of that camera. So yeah, enough rambling. I will see you guys later. Hi guys, welcome back to Vlogtober. It is day 18. We have a lot to catch up on, but I just wanted to check in really quick. It's around 2 o'clock. I'm just bleaching my brows. I finally got my bleach from Amazon in the mail. It looks like this. It's from Jolene. So you can use this for any hair like on your body. So it's great for brows, like your mustache, your arm hair if you want to like lighten it. So I'm doing it now. I'm gonna leave this on for a few more minutes and then wipe it off and then check it, because I noticed like when I started bleaching my brows more often, it took longer for the bleach to process, but the first time I did it, it went by super fast, and some of my brow hairs were actually blonde. So just doing that, and then I'm gonna head out in a little bit because I'm actually getting my nails done. I was actually going to do them today, but my friend is going to do them for me because she is a nail artist. So yeah, I just wanted to check in, and I will talk to you guys later. So I just got coffee for my friends and also her boss, and I got her like a little olive oil pastry thing. But yeah, this is that. So these are the nails. She did a gradient, so the top part is like a pinkish nude and then it goes down into like a white. And I love these little bows. They're silver and they have little pearls on top. I love
any nail art that has pearls. So very cute. I will leave her Instagram down below. Right now she's offering, I think it's 4 different services. So she's doing one single color glitter, I think it's like a cat eye, and there's one other service that she's offering, and the prices are really good as well. So I will leave her Instagram down below if you guys are interested in booking. And yeah, if you guys book, definitely let her know that I sent you, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.